Hi traders, in today's video I am going to talk about the top 3 exotic currency pairs that you should consider trading, because in the last video I talked about the major currency pairs that everybody is trading already, but I figured that most traders don't even take a look at exotic currency pairs. There's a reason for that. The most common reason is manipulation and spread, because sometimes on the exotic pairs there are thousands, even 10,000 spread, so they are crazy. But I also always recommend to use an EA that is using spread filter, so you can give the maximum spread that the EA will be opening trades with. Also, in today's video I am not going to talk about the high spread exotic currency pairs, but I am going to talk about the lowest spread exotic pairs that are at the same time great to trade. First of all, I am going to tell you the safest exotic pair to trade in my personal opinion. This is the USD HKD, in other words the American dollar and the Hong Kong dollar. And this pair is very stable, and it doesn't have the extreme spread or extreme risk that other exotic pairs have. And since the HKD is pegged to the US dollar, it provides a very stable trading, and there are numerous opportunities and trading patterns that are coming from this unique relationship between the two dollars. The second pair is the USD SGD, so the American dollar and the Singaporean dollar. Now, why it is great to trade? As you already know, the Singaporean dollar in Singapore is a very robust economy. It is insanely stable and the region's most stable economy, and also it has great financial institutions and regulations, and therefore many traders are interested in trading this particular pair. And this is also the reason why this exotic pair has great liquidity and much more than many of the other exotic pairs. And when there is enough liquidity, you are going to get lower spreads and a lower amount of manipulation, and it is still a relatively stable pair for an exotic instrument. And so I highly recommend to trade this pair, because you can recognize patterns that are specific for the Asian markets, but in a safe way. And so the relationship between the US dollar and the Asian markets provides you great opportunities, and also it is reacting pretty good to financial news from the Asian markets. For this I would also add the SGD JPY, because they are two giant markets, both the Singaporean dollar and the Japanese yen, and it is one of the most stable exotic pairs. It is insanely stable compared to other ones. I'm already trading it for a while. It is working great, and in my opinion it is the best pair to recognize patterns that are repeating themselves. So check that out as well. The last pair that I am recommending for you is the USD SEK, and it is the American dollar and the Swedish crown. And so it is a pair that also represents the strong US economy and the very stable Scandinavian and European economy. So it is a pair that is great for and as an alternative to the Euro USD pair, because on this pair you can still find patterns that are not overly used, because not as many traders, of course, are trading on it as Euro USD and other bigger currency pairs, but you have the liquidity and the stable economies on both sides that are not economies that are going into recession every 2 years, because they are very, very regulated, and the financial institutions that they have are also heavily regulated and stable. I hope this video was interesting for you. If you are interested in more pairs that are in the exotic category and you never heard of them before, just let me know in the comments, because I can make one more video about my top exotic pairs. And subscribe to the channel, check out my trading robots on my website, and have a nice trading day. Ciao!